Hi everyone, Adriana here with the one and only Óscar De La Hoya. Oscar, rainy day, but we made it here to Dallas to see Ryan Garcia work out. Talk to me about how relief you are to see with your own eyes, to see how good he looks, how motivated, how focused he is.
Yeah, no, it's just a testament to all his hard work. I mean, look, Ryan has a tough fight ahead of him. Devin Haney is no walk in the park. The fact that they know each other since the amateurs, they fought 6 times. They're 3-3. Both guys know how difficult it's going to be, and therefore they're more than ready. But I see Ryan just growing into his man strength. You know, he looks stronger. He looks faster. He's throwing a lot of beautiful combinations and not even breathing. So that's a good sign that he's taking this very, very serious.
Absolutely. You saw Devin Haney last week work out. He said that you should be concerned when you see his workout. You see Ryan. What do you think?
He's a pro. Devin Haney's a pro. Devin is. He knows what he's doing. He's always in the gym. He stays ready, so we won't have to get ready. Devin's a professional, and it's different personalities, and that's what makes it so intriguing. Yeah. This fight, the world's going to be watching, and are we going to see a knockout? Are we going to see a blowout by Devin Haney? Are we going to see Ryan knock out Devin in a few rounds?
Because Devin is saying that he's confident in that he can knock out Ryan. Are you as confident that it's the other way around?
I love the fact that he's speaking that way, because when Devin Haney fought Regis Prograis, he had an easy time. He could have knocked him out. He dropped him. He could have went after him and knocked him out. I think he surprised himself. But now that he has this confidence that he can knock everybody out, wow. I mean, the fight fans are in for a special treat. I can imagine both guys just going at it right from the bell. Once the bell rings, it's gonna be war.
Speaking to Ryan not too long ago, he talked about what matters is not so much of the belts, but giving the best fights, the best fighting, the best, giving the fans the best fights. Is this what you're seeing? Is this what boxing is all about, really?
Yeah, I mean, look, you have 2 top names. You have 2 exciting fighters that the world is talking about, and therefore you create a mega event, and that's what boxing is all about. Ryan Garcia is a top guy in his division. He's literally like the gatekeeper. If any fighter wants to make money, he has to fight Ryan Garcia. That's. But now, after April 20th, he can crown himself world champion, and literally he can be the face of boxing. Literally, beating Haney, being world champion, he can be the face of boxing.
You're saying he's like the golden ticket. Everyone wants to fight him, kind of similar to Canelo.
Yeah.
Speaking on that point about where giving the best fights is not so much about the belts, is that what we're missing then with Canelo not fighting Benavidez?
Well, look. First of all, I'm actually super excited that we have Munguia fighting Canelo, because I truly feel it's going to be the changing of the guards. I think it's time. History always proves that and shows that the younger guy coming up, when he gets his opportunity, he's going to dethrone the old lion. That's history, right, in boxing. But I strongly feel that, look, when a fighter outprices himself, that means you don't want to fight. That's the bottom line, and I'm not sure how the WBC has allowed it. Given that Benavidez has been, I think, the mandatory for a long time. So, I mean, if David was with me, with Golden Boy, it would have been a different story. Obviously, I would have beaten the drum. I would have taken Benavidez to Mexico with me and call out Canelo and knock on everybody's door and look for him. But I think David's a great fighter. I think look, Canelo inside the ring is a good fighter, and he's fighting Munguia, who is going to come out with everything on May 4th and hopefully dethrone Canelo.
Speaking of your relationship with Benavidez, we've seen that you guys have gotten together. You guys have a pretty good, solid relationship.
Yeah, we've had a couple. We've sat down for lunch a couple times, with his wife and my lady, with Holly, and I love sitting down with him because he's a huge fan of mine, and I respect that. I love that. That's very admirable, from a champion like him. And I give him advice, like, just to be careful and, go out there and, train your hardest. You have a window of opportunity in your career.
Yeah.
Boxers only have like 10 years
Yeah.
to really do some good things. And so just take advantage of it. And so, yeah, he listens,
How dangerous is the Mexican monster for Canelo, for anyone?
He's dangerous for anybody. Yeah. I mean, he wants to fight Zurdo. He wants to fight Munguia. He wants to fight everybody. He's a real gladiator. He's a fighter.
So what's going to happen if that fight between Munguia and Benavidez?
Yeah, that would be. Imagine Munguia, beating Canelo. There would have to be a rematch because there's a rematch clause.
Yeah.
Canelo wanted a rematch clause.
Okay.
So that's first. But yeah, imagine that. Munguia fighting Benavidez would be a slugfest. But those are the fights we want to make.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oscar, appreciate the time. Thank you so much. See you, Vic.
Thank you.
Thank you.